far half wall. And now it's outletted. And a step moving in. Nazar to breakaway. Scores! The first goal of the season to Frank Nazar on the breakaway. And the Blackhawks on the road have the early lead. He hit a post in the first period as well. Nice outlet. Nazar off the one touch from Bertuzzi. Across with Teravainen. Feeds it to him. Shoots. Save Bobrovsky. No score! It found the back of the net. Oh, it looked like Bobrovsky may have gotten it with the blocker, but Teravainen is able to sneak it home to tie the game at 2.
In Florida, excellent execution. Here's Bedard. Took a bump, put the puck in behind. Knocked in as well as he's drilled on the end boards by Zadorov, but the Hawks get a shot. Oh! Score! Connor Bedard! His first of the season. A rocket! And it's tied to 1. Oh, what a shot. Holy jumping, what a shot. Second period brought to you by Yingling. Hawks win the draw. Crevier takes a look and he scores! Louis Crevier! We didn't think he'd play tonight. He gets in as the 7th defenseman and makes it 2-1 Hawks. And Levshinov's able to find Teravainen, who brings it out. Over to Nazar. Levshinov. Burakovsky scores! Burakovsky is first as a Hawk ties it up at 3.
Get it out of your skates, being able to get the puck out of your feet and being able to pick it up and go right in.
Well, that was a seeing eye shot by Sam Rinzel, who gets his first NHL goal. And the rookie defenseman ties it up at 1. Teravainen. Here's Bertuzzi. Bedard goes to the front of the goal. Teravainen. Nazar scores! And up Bedard on the power play. And it's all tied up at 2. Vanacek hugs the post, makes the save. There's a pass in front, tipped wide by Donato. He's had a couple of looks in this game. Good vision though by Grizzlick to find him. Pass down low to McKay. Trying to walk it in front, jammed on goal, they score on the rebound. Puck to the corner. Now a puck battle ensues. Slides free to Foligno. Nice play. Here's Burakovsky. Scores! On the power play. 2-1 Hawks. Oh, Utah recovers. Puck to the line. Teravainen trying to get it up. Kicks that, sweeps it over with the empty net. And it's McCabe. He's got 1. Make it 2. And that'll seal it. 5 seconds left. And McCabe makes it 3-1 Hawks.
So Vlasic has time to hang out behind the net. Robert Thomas quickly closed on him, so it's Murphy through center, and Dickinson will get a touch to get it deep, and Hofer wanders out again. Oh, gave it away, and they score! The normally sure-handed puck handler in Joel Hofer put it on a platter for Ilya Mikheyev in his 3rd of the season already.
Well, fun for him to play against his former teammate with the Gophers, Sam Rinzel, who's had a fine start on the blue line for the Hawks.
Reichel down the wing, and he scores! Reichel won along the ice that just found the hole in Hofer.
Ooh, that's a tough start there for Hofer.
Mayu moves it ahead. Snuggerud denied the exit by Vlasic. And then stolen away by Bedard. Centering pass, one-timer, they score! It's Vlasic off the feed from Bedard, and the Blackhawks are out in front again. Renzello at his first NHL goal in the home opener against Montreal is Nazar with speed. Nazar cuts in. Nazar scores!
He scores!
And then he gets tackled by Neighbors after running into the goaltender.
And Crevier's there.
And now he celebrates.
There he goes. He might want to jump in the pile and help the boys out.
First career 2-goal game for Lucas Reichel.
He tried a little forehand, backhand, slide it between the legs move there, and Binnington comes up with a great save.
Now it's Dickinson down the wall. He scores! A leaky one on Binnington. And it's 5-2 Chicago. And now Chicago tries to transition ahead. The drop past Mikheyev. How about a look there and a save from Hofer. The rebound still loose and they score! It's jammed in by Ryan Donato as all 5 Blackhawks involved on making it a 6-2 lead. Just 1:17 into the 3rd.
Yeah, he sure does. You'll see him in the bumper position in the slot.
Here's Connor Bedard all the way across. One-timer, they score!
What a pass. Oh my, what a pass that was. Just brilliant.
Teuvo Teravainen makes it 7-2 for Chicago.
Everybody loves Obi Clarks. You know that.
I do. Bedard to a trailing Reichel. Reichel shot blocked and they score.
First goal.
Ryan Green's first in the National Hockey League.
Elias Pettersson with a face-off win, but the Hawks keep it alive. Good play at the line by Levshunov. Burakovsky works the puck to the circle, takes a look, put it in front. They score on the back door. Donato taps it in. It's a power play goal, and it's 1-0 Hawks. Lankinen has lost his stick. Blocker save. Long shot by Bedard. Hawks try to take advantage. Back to Rinzel. Rinzel shoots the fucking Panthers. They score on the rebound. Bertuzzi puts it in, and it's 2-0 Hawks. He'll play it ahead to Nazar. Knocked down at the blue line by Gudas. Nazar from his knees makes a pass to Donato. Bumps it across. Nazar feeds it over. Off the crossbar. They score on the rebound. Frank Nazar makes it 1-0 Hawks. Hawks have numbers. 3 of them. 3-on-1. Donato with Bedard and Rinzel. Bedard! Stopped by Dostal. Rebound Bedard. In front. They score! Donato wins it in overtime.
Power play goals in 4 of the last 5 games as well for Chicago. Bertuzzi works the goal line. In front. Score! The quick step from Nazar. Perfectly set up by Bertuzzi. It's a power play goal that gets Chicago on the board midway through the first. An intercept by McDonough. Runs out to the neutral zone. Donato across the line. Penalty upcoming. Donato shoots. Score! Oh, what a ripping wrister from Donato to give Chicago the lead. The return to Kucherov. Nice stick by Teravainen. Teravainen lobs. Nazar on the move. Shoots. Saved by Zelensky. The rebound. Score! Donato does it again. Off the save of the Nazar shot by Vasilevsky. The rebound. Wide open net. Chicago's got the lead.
Burakovsky, but he couldn't keep it in. McKayev with a steal. All Hawks right now. Works it back of the line. Tried to feed it through. Bedard's in front. They score! Bedard with the tip in. And the Hawks make it 1-0. Big smile on his face when you talk to him pregame. Here's Polino with a steal. Plays it over. Penalty coming up. To Ottawa. Doc scores! Banks it in off Walmart. On the rebound on a delayed call. Colton Doc makes it 1-0 Hawks. Classic. Down the wing. Looks in front. Makes a pass. Dickinson shot is deflected wide by Shabbat. Here's Crevier. Puts that on. Scores! Might have been tipped. Crevier with the shot off the boards. Hawks make it 2-0. Nazar with the puck. Burakovsky switches with Teravainen on this top unit, so he's out there now with control. Across here, Bedard with a shot. He scores! What a shot by Connor Bedard! It's a power play goal, and it's 3-0 Hawks. Hawks with control. Chance to bring it out. Connor Bedard skates the puck in. Bedard with a shot. He scores! Connor Bedard! Coast to coast, puts it in, second of the night, 4-0 Hawks. Face off of the offensive zone for the Hawks. There's a shot there, oh, he scores a hat-trick goal for Connor Bedard. And here come the Hats. Here's Burakovsky down the wing. He made a beautiful pass on Bedard's power play goal. Bedard looking for his fourth. In front. They score! Bedard will pick up a helper on Donato's goal. And the Hawks make it 6-3. The pass to the slot, tipped back towards Shabbat. Actually wound up on Perron's stick. Now it's onto the stick of Nazar. And he hits the afterburners, gets tripped, and scores anyway. Frank Nazar to the empty net. A short-handed goal.
On the attack, nice job there, and the Hawks turn back the other way. Bertuzzi feathers a pass through, batted out of the air by Bion. Murphy follows up, puck deep as the Hawks tag up in front. Carolina scores! Hawks get a great bounce off the boards. And Teuvo Teravainen, Johnny on the spot, makes it 1-1.
Talk about doing the little things no matter what the score is. Well, they have an opportunity to make Blashill be able to say, okay, guys.
Well,
Right on cue.
Doing something right.
That a boy, Alex
Vlasic picks up a rebound and puts it in. Dropped off to Levchinov. Back to Connor Bedard. Takes a look, wrists it down low in front. They score. What a goal!
Oh my goodness!
Burakovsky between the legs, and the Hawks are within 2. Holy cow!
That would be a holy jumping if Panger was here.
We'll stop and work it back up. Still has the puck on the half wall. Bedard in front. They score! Set up by Bedard. Tipped in by Tyler Bertuzzi, and the Hawks with the power play tied up at 1. Levchinov, who just turned 20 recently, able to play it in behind the net. Bedard trying to fish it out. Here's Green, gets it free. There's a shot. Heads to score the rebound. Burakovsky puts the puck in on the shot by Levchinov. Stopped by Skinner. Andre Burakovsky pots the rebound, and this game is all tied up at 2. And now the Hawks break out. Bedard leads the way. Chips it around Dunn. He'll chase it down. He's got Burakovsky right in. Scores! Andre Burakovsky against his old team with 8.5 to go, and it's a 1-goal game. Tips it down low to Doc. Pass back to the line of Murphy. Fed across. Grizzly works it down the boards. Throws it in front. They score! It gets between the pads of Lankinen from a sharp angle. Might be Grizzly's goal. And the Hawks open the scoring early in the 3rd. Makes a play to Teravainen. Here's Levchinov passing over. Bedard sets up, passed in front, Bertuzzi again, backdoor. There he is, the human backboard gets another one, and it's 2-0 Hawks.
I love the human backboard. Now that's going to be the name that we're going to have to call him the rest of the year, but it's
Moore instead to Mikheyev from behind the net. Oliver Moore. Got it in front, Donato can't pull the trigger. They score, Mikheyev, the former Canuck. Finds the loose puck, he goes top shelf. 3-0 Hawks. Donato waits for Bertuzzi to tag up. He'll stop down low and pass to Crevier in front. Here's Bertuzzi for the hat trick. He shoots, he scores! Tyler Bertuzzi, hat trick goal, and it's 4-0 Hawks. Puts one on goal. Knight makes the save, and he'll flip it out. And he'll flip it ahead. Bedard able to work it in with the empty net. Connor Bedard scores, and that will erase any doubt. With 58.6 to go, a 2-point night for Bedard back in his hometown. And he signals right back to Spencer Knight for making that pass, and it's 5-2 Hawks. Bertuzzi set up in front, pass didn't get there, it was deflected. Bedard scoops it up. All the way back around for Burakovsky. Here's Levchinov, surveys, Bedard to the circle in front, they score! It's Bertuzzi on the back door again, that's his spot! Another one!
This one off the shin pad.
Vlasic on it. Gets the puck out. It's a 2-on-1. Bedard with Bertuzzi. Here's Bedard. Bertuzzi scores! Tyler Bertuzzi! He does it again. 5 goals now in 2 games, and it's 2-0 Hawks. Kadri's pass deflected away. And a good play there by Burakovsky. And here they come. 3-on-1. Bedard. Here's Bertuzzi in front. Burakovsky shoots. He scores! Burakovsky! Another assist for Bedard. And it's 3-0 Hawks.
149th point for Bedard.
Hawks back off. Cross check by Bedard. He's got a breakaway. Bedard scores! What a goal by Connor Bedard! His 4th point of the game. And it's 4-0 Hawks.
And he is tied for the league lead in points.
Bedard, all three of his assists in Calgary were primaries. And then he scored that terrific goal to make it 4-0, and he's got the puck now. Bedard with a shot. Scores! Connor Bedard! Oh my goodness, what a shot by number 98 to make it 1-0 Hawks 59 seconds into the game. Are you kidding me? Bedard still in a battle. Helped out by Bertuzzi. Makes a play to Burakovsky. Then across, 1-30 score! Teravainen with a rocket from the face-off circle. It's another power play goal, and the Hawks take a 2-1 lead.
What a shot. Did that have some heat on it?
They go to work here. Burakovsky carries on the far side with a pass back to Levchinov. Connor Bedard now down low to Bertuzzi. Try to go. Scores! Tyler Bertuzzi. Another goal for number 59. This one against his old team, and it's 3-1 Hawks.
He'll skate to some open ice and try and clear. Bank it ahead to Burakovsky. Takes a look with the empty net and scores. Andre Burakovsky from his own blue line. Bounces one in. And with 3:23 to go in the third, the Hawks up 4-1.
Drags the puck, went back for Grzelcyk off the end boards. In front, and they score just
see that coming.
Insult to injury, and Oliver Moore.
You see that coming. Parked
It's
in
his
front.
first.
Now Bertuzzi for Bedard. Across. Holding Teravainen. Bedard scores! Classic centers. Big defensive play by Hughes to lock sticks up with Sam Lafferty. Still the Blackhawks maintain possession. Shot score! Slager tips it home. Lifted out by Foligno. Here come the Blackhawks. Lafferty to the outside. Oh, goal! Sam Lafferty! As good as it gets. And Markstrom is hurt on the play.
Off the bench, Burakovsky. Levshinov stumbles back to his feet. He'll walk it across. Artem Levshinov still with it. In tight in front. They score! Green on the feed from Levshinov. And the Hawks take a 1-0 lead. Teravainen banks it out to Nazar. Chip it in, trying to get onto it. Nice pass back. Teravainen right in. Scores! What a goal! Tavo Teravainen. This one's all tied up. Bank pass, blasted in by Donato. 4.5 left in the third. Colton Dock on the puck. Gets it towards Mikheyev. One-handed back to Crevier with his scores! Tipped in front! Colton Dock with the redirection. Hawks up 3-2. Good hustle by Donato onto the puck. Back to Grzelcyk. Quick shot. Never got through. Fed back. Here's Donato. And that's off the leg in front. Comes free. Shot blocked. They score! Donato able to rip it home. And the Hawks take a 1-0 lead. Steele though at the line. Sharangovic's pass. Good job by Renzel to get it back. And he'll try and flip it through. Bedard trying to catch up to it. Wolf on the play. Scores! Bedard able to pull Q it in as Wolf misplayed the puck. And Connor Bedard makes it 2-0 Hawks. Ryan Green down the left side. Goes cross ice. Here's his ice. Score! Connor Bedard! What a shot by number 98. His second of the game. And the Hawks are back on top. One more time. Fakes, takes, block. Good play, Nazar. Hawks have numbers. Here they go. Moore with Nazar. Oliver Moore. Cuts in front. Lost the handle. Scores! Moore makes it 4-2 Hawks. Making moves. Knocked off a stick. He's able to recover. He'll try it from his own zone for the hat trick. He's got it! Connor Bedard, second career hat trick. 5-2 Hawks. Vlasic back to it. Long pass to Nazar. Here he comes. 3-on-1. Nazar with a pass across. Here's Bertuzzi. Scores! Welcome back, Tyler Bertuzzi. 1-0 Hawks. Levshinov drops it up top unit on midway through the power play. Here's Teravainen. Halfway through this game. Hawks looking to build on a 1-0 lead. Oh, so the cross, they score! What a pass from Bertuzzi! He one-hands it across to Teravainen, and it's 2-0 Hawks. Here's Grzelcyk, takes a look. Turned aside by Luukkonen. Back to Renzel. Shot stopped, rebounds there for Bertuzzi, scores! Backhand, top corner. What a shot by Tyler Bertuzzi, who's got the hot stick. That's 8 goals now in his last 6 games, and the Hawks are on the board.
And 9th goal on the road.
Green. Up the boards, off the wall, still with it. Vlasic shoots, scores! Vlasic lets it go. You talked about a banger. The Hawks needed a goal, and they get it from Alex Vlasic.
Getting it from your D as well.
Works it deep. Here's Bertuzzi. Fires it across, and it's shot high by Teravainen. Never got a clean shot away. And deflected over the crossbar.
Band on it.
Here's Bedard. Shoots. Scored in front. Tipped in. I don't know if Bertuzzi got a piece of it or not. He did. Tyler Bertuzzi, another one on the power play. Hey, the Hawks have some life. 24 seconds into the third period.
Of course, now mandatory when you enter the league. Dickinson scores!
I think that, especially after the Buffalo game and then going into that game, knowing it's not a measuring stick game, but just that we had to be at our best, and we found our best, and it wasn't good enough. So, what a play. What a play.
The captain shows up, and Bedard puts him on the board. And we are tied at 1. He was stint with the Panthers when, again, went on to win a cup. Here's Bedard now. Sends it across. What a pass! Lashunov score! First NHL goal! Grab that puck! Frame me and hang me on the wall!
Final minute of play in the period. Puck cleared off a stick and out. Shea sets a comeback on the ice. Hawks working ahead quickly. Donato on the attack. Top of the circle. Scores! What a shot by Ryan Donato! And the Hawks take a 1-0 lead. Donato. Throwing in front. They score! Green able to fire it in, get catches just under the crossbar, right back out again. And it's a power play goal that ties this game up at 2. And Saros got a piece of that, steered it high, and it got away from Nazar off the center ice. Played back in, Hawks buzzing, looking to make it a 1-goal game. Here's a giveaway! Score! Got away from Saros, Teravainen into the open net. Hawks within 1. Back to Artem Levshunov. Connor Bedard on the puck, top of the circle, works in deep, takes a look, throws it back. Nazar shoots, scores! Tipped in front. Power play goal. And the Hawks are on the board.
I think Burt might have got this.
Yeah. Well, here we go. It's a 2-on-1. Bedard has Green with him. Connor Bedard, Green scores! Ryan Green from Bedard, and it's a 1-goal game. Half minute left in the power play. Second unit on. Teravainen on the attack. They'll swing it wide. Makes the play in front. They score! Doc on the power play. And this one's all tied up at 3.
Knuckle puck there for Billy Husso to catch.
Brinzel with a shot. Pass saved by Husso. Fired up the right leg. Comes back in front. They score! The giveaway. It's Bedard. And he gives the Hawks a 4-3 lead.
What a move. What hands?
Pass cross ice. Beckett Seneca down the wing. Turned over. Bedard. Empty net. Hey! He scores! It's all blue line.
And we'll watch for his handling of the puck. That'll be one of the telltale signs right away, Weeks.
Absolutely.
Frank Nazar got it across. Here's Moore. Lets it go, and he scores! Oliver Moore. Crazy carom off the boards. Hart had to be ready for that. Off the straight. Really scrambly play. Hart gives it up. Bertuzzi shot, and it goes! Carter Hart coughs up the puck. And Tyler Bertuzzi makes him pay. Grizzlick got just enough of the body and the stick. Now looking to break the other way. Look out. Here's 98. It is Bedard. Cuts in, shoots, and scores! Are you kidding me? Connor Bedard putting on a show in Las Vegas.
Since then has undergone radiation, chemo, multiple surgeries, and he was here dropping the puck. Great moment out on the Blackhawks. Put the puck in the net and stumbling over Kemper and putting it in is Bedard, and it's 1-0 on the power play goal for Chicago. And Deneau just couldn't put it home. Centering pass, standing on the one-timer. Nazar, score! Wyatt Kaiser!
And a face-off win by Nazar. Levshunov plays it across. Bedard fires a pass to Bertuzzi in front. He scores. And they scores it in. Rupp says yes. It's Burakovsky. Took a second to get the call.
Listen to the Hawks fans.
Play took all of 8 seconds to deliver.
Listen to the Hawks fans. They're on their feet. They've been waiting to celebrate.
Zibanejad able to keep it in, whiffed on it initially, and then it's bumped out of the zone by McCabe, trying to hand off for Crevier dancing by. Puck didn't come with him, but he's still back there. Bouncing puck. Crevier from an angle. Pump check, score! The big man, Louis Crevier, with a shorthanded goal.
You know, defensive side of the game is tough, but they've been very on point here tonight.
Burakovsky to the front for Bedard, and he scores! 19th of the season for Connor Bedard. Burakovsky to Bedard, one-on-one against Gavrikov. Dangles to the outside, the handoff for Green. He tried to slip by. Puck still there in a dangerous spot. Got it to the net. Rebound, try, they score! What a play by Bertuzzi with no angle to go over the shoulder of Shesterkin.
That developing story will not be fully developed until he signs a contract in Minnesota.
Yeah, one more year after this one for Quinn Hughes.
Correct. Here's Kaiser. Shot! Score! Oh, Wyatt Kaiser on the board. Just his second goal of the year. And with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the opening period in St. Louis.
Goes down to the right side where all the defense are, just reminding him of, hey, this is what we've been doing good. Let's keep at it.
Score! Burakovsky! Connor Bedard forced the turnover with his aggressive forecheck. It squirted over to Burakovsky.
Yeah, so one of those shots are from 5 feet away, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Playing off him. He's terrific at getting that backdoor play. Here's a chance for Kaiser off the faceoff. He scores! Kaiser! Apartment of his dock off the draw, able to rip it in. And the Hawks off a face-off play, able to open the scoring here in Toronto. 30th in the league. 14.3%, and there's a turnover. Crevier feeds it ahead. Here's McCabe, shorthanded with a pass. Dickinson scores! Dickinson, shorthanded goal. Had one taken away, gets one back, and the Hawks take a 2-0 lead.
I love that save.
Well, Hudson must have got a skating from his mom then, because he can skate. Here's Nazar, speaking of guys who can skate, trying to make his way through. Burakovsky plays it back. Grizzly with a pass. Oh, he scored! Nazar tipped it in! Oh, the weight of the world off his shoulders. Been a while since he scored, and the Hawks take a 1-0 lead.
Outstanding play.
Good face-off win by Green against Ridley Gregg. That allows Kaiser to go to the puck in the corner with a bit of time, and he'll fire a long pass ahead. Here's McCabe with a bit of room. Scores! McCabe! Hey, didn't like the icing call, but he likes that. Ties this game up at 1. He'll walk it across. Burakovsky. One more time. Shot deflects, score! Chopped in front. Burakovsky with the shot. Bertuzzi might have deflected that in. And I think it'll be Burakovsky's though, and that power play goal ties this game at 2. Yeah. Long feed, Donato chipped over. Good pass to Moore. Burst of speed. Donato in front. They score!
It went in.
It was in. Ricocheted in on the feed in front, and I think McCabe might have a second of the game panger. Tipped in by Dickinson. Nick Lardis on the forecheck, but Sanderson back with time. He'll leave it in the corner for Zub. That'll be cut off by Vlasic. Played it in front. They score! And that's the first for Nick Lardis in the NHL on the backhand. And he cuts the lead to 1.
Burakovsky will let it roll. Grizzly moves it for Donato. Lots of room. Donato steps in. Puck rolled on him. Scores! Donato from the slot rips it past Ersson. And here late in the second, it's a 1-goal game.
They swat the defenseman's stick, and it just opens up the lane. So if you're not strong on your stick, then you're going to get exposed.
Bertuzzi to Vlasic. Vlasic. Bertuzzi scores! Wide open cage for Tyler Bertuzzi. The all give and go with Alex Vlasic, and the Hawks make it 1-0. Lifted out. Dickinson gets control for Chicago. Former star finds a bit of room into the zone with a shot. Scores! Jason Dickinson. He let it go, and he beats Ottinger stick side and makes it 2-1 Hawks. He'll bank it over to Murphy. Murphy feeds it back. Lafferty plays it over to Vlasic. Lots of room. Shoots. On goal is goal! Bertuzzi ties it up. His second of the night. Connor Bertuzzi. And we're all even at 3.
Nick Lardis is the shooter, the 20-year-old rookie out of the OHL.
scores. His 6th NHL game, his first career shootout attempt, and it's a game winner as the Hawks mob the youngster and outlast the Stars 2-1.
Good play there by Grzelcyk. Keep it alive at least for a split second.
Kaiser bumps it back. Lafferty feeds it to Doc, and the slide with a shot. Foligno scores! Welcome back, Nick Foligno, and the Hawks are on the board.
Last big hat trick I saw between the Hawks and the Penguins was on Hawks Vision back in the day, and Dirk Graham scored for the Hawks.
And the Hawks score! Baker up the end boards. I think Kaiser will get credit. It went in off the leg of Shelov's. As time winds down, and puck flipped out to Bertuzzi. Can't catch up to it, and that'll do it. Got a shot. He scores! That'll count. Tyler Bertuzzi. And about a second left.
Little things a lot of players don't want to do for 500 games, let alone 1,250 games.
Here's Levshunov again. Moore, shot, they score! Teravainen! On the setup from Moore and Levshunov, and the Hawks on the board making a one-goal game. Lardis got it back with a shot off the outside of the net. Time winding down. Hawks need a shot. Moore. Lardis scores! Lardis ties it up with 1.7 seconds left in the period. This one's all even. Levshunov high slot with a shot. Glove save. Ottinger can't hang on. Scramble. Puck loose. They jab away. And it comes free to Burakovsky. Levshunov shoots. Scores! On the power play. He was all over the place. And he makes it 1-0 Hawks. Chance to go to work on the power play for the second time. Donato gains the line. He and Burakovsky got the assists on that power play goal. Teravainen in front. Scores! Teuvo Teravainen. The power play's 2 for 2. And the Hawks are back on top.
All over the ice, the Hawks relentless backtracking through the neutral zone and forcing the Dallas Stars to turn it over.
Here's another chance for the Hawks as they keep it alive. What a goal by Mikheyev! Are you kidding me? A beauty by Mikheyev. And the Hawks are up by 2. Steered out right to Murphy. Ilya Mikheyev wheeling in with speed. He has one tonight. That scores! Make it 2! How did that get through? Sneaks under the arm of Ottinger, and Ilya Mikheyev with a pair makes it 4-1 Hawks. Saw the lines rolling across the top of the screen, brought to you by Old National Bank. Hawks work the puck in the zone. There's Mikheyev back near the blue line with the shot tip. They scored! Donato with the redirection right in front, and the Hawks score a minute 13 in.
What a play by Mikheyev.
Controls the puck, looking for
goal line.
The goal line finds it. There's Bertuzzi in front. Teravainen scores! On the power play, Teuvo Teravainen goes over top of Thompson on a beautiful pass and makes it 2-1 Hawks.
For the first one for the Caps.
Capitals need another save from Logan Thompson, this time against Nick Foligno. Foligno fires! It's over! Chicago, a winner in D.C.
A scrappy game by the Blackhawks.
On the counterattack with Bertuzzi and Green. Bertuzzi, Green's in front. Pass never got there. Plays it back to Blasek. Bertuzzi again to the circle. Shoots, scores! Tyler Bertuzzi. And this one's all even. Here comes Burakovsky wheeling in with speed. Stops. Looks to make a pass. Des got it through to Green in front. Pass block, got it back. He scores! Bertuzzi on the back door. Second of the game. And this one's all tied up. Leaves it for Mikheyev. Mikheyev picks up speed. Cuts in deep. Bertuzzi again in front. Mikheyev all the way around. Lets it go Bertuzzi. Oh, it's Dan Bertuzzi. The hat trick in overtime. And the Hawks come from behind and knock off Vegas 3-2.
Able to fend off Robert Thomas and start up ice for Chicago. 40 seconds left on the power play. It's Green for Grzelcyk. Now Oliver Moore. Back across and they score! Nick Lardis on the power play. And the Hawks are even. Moore. Grzelcyk fires. That one tipped down and still stopped by Binnington.
Good effort by Foligno to keep it alive.
Grzelcyk for more. Wrister scores!
What a shot.
Oliver Moore, he needed that one. His 4th of the year. Another power play goal for Chicago, and they take the lead.
Shootouts. All 3 of them scored on the 3rd to win it.
Here's Murphy alone in the middle of the ice, and he scores! Connor Murphy blasted through Bennington, and the Blackhawks answer back.
Yeah, he was the first Canadian. American was the first. That was Joey Decourt.
Now we got our first Swede. And it's Doc. Scores! Colton Doc sneaks one through traffic. 4-2 Chicago. Pulled out of the pile by Donato, then handed back to Dickinson. Couldn't do anything with it. Rolls out. Crevier lets it go. He scores! Looked like it was tipped on the way through. And it might be Dickinson's goal to add to the lead for Chicago. Biden switching sides. Green, Burakovsky. Burakovsky feeds a goal line. Green taking a look. Burakovsky steps, shoots, scores! Burakovsky right past the glove of Jordan Bennington. The 3rd power play goal of the night for Chicago.
To win the game. If you don't have it, you're not going to be a winner in the NHL. It just doesn't happen.
There's a shot from Vlasic. Broken stick, produced a loose puck, and they score again! Louis Crevier released from the blue line, swats it home for Chicago.
Hawks win it. Grzelcyk. Lardis. Matt Grzelcyk. Oliver Moore with a shot. Scores! What a shot by Oliver Moore! And the Hawks cut the lead to 2. Over to Bedard. Teravainen will flip her back to Levshunov. Good entry. He'll play it down to Bedard in the corner. Nice little move. Cuts in front. They score! What a pass by Bedard! And Bertuzzi with a tap in on the power play. Hawks make it 1-0. Slows it down. Bedard will feed the puck all the way around for Krasinski. Back to the other side to Bedard. In front. Here's Lardis. Scores! Another setup by Bedard. And Nick Lardis makes it 2-0 Hawks. What a shot! He gets it back to Forsberg at the blue line. Gave it away to Bertuzzi again. He'll skate it out with Green 2-on-1. Ryan Green. Empty net. Scores! And that should do it with 1:27 to go. The Hawks make it 3-0. Burakovsky. Check. Here's Kaiser in the slot. Stop. Rebound. They score! It's Bertuzzi who makes it a 1-goal game. Big Louis Crevier with a long pass to Landon Slaggert. Foligno trying to get the puck. Does. Feeds it over. Colton Doc. Bit of room on the left side. Plays it back. There's a shot. Score! Foligno, the captain, goes top corner. And the Hawks open the scoring. Penalty winding down. Burakovsky from the corner, under pressure, maintains control. On the half boards, Andre Burakovsky in front, Green scores! Ryan Green, just as the penalty ends, makes it 1-0 Hawks. Lori leans on Slaggert. Foligno comes in, good play to get it back to Kaiser. Finds a bit of room, Kaiser scores! Wyatt Kaiser rips one home and makes it 2-0 Hawks.
Spencer Knight has been patient, calm, and in control of his posts.
Sandberg doesn't have a goal this season. You wouldn't know by that rush. Dickinson, what a shot! As he took that puck out of the air and ripped it home. And the Hawks make it 1-0. Towards the corner, Taves able to get it. Wraparound comes in front, pinball's over, and it's wide. Empty net at the other end. Vlasic plays it up. Here's Mikheyev. Over to Connor Bedard. Scores!
Miller at the point. Point to point it goes. Mikheyev, a great stick. Tries to break shorthanded. Gathers the puck in. Green to the net. Save made by Anderson. Score on the rebound. Mikheyev shorthanded. 8:48 to go in the first period. All of a sudden, he's snapping pucks on net like
absolutely.
That's right. How they
feeling it.
That's it. I mean, that shot, score right on the doorstep. Nick Lardis. Oh, what a feed from Moore. The Blackhawks have the lead, and they score the 5-on-5 goal that they need. The youngster Lardis. Bertuzzi pivots. Ehlers all over him. Bertuzzi creates space. Backdoor cut. Murphy dangles. Score! Connor Murphy off the feed from Bertuzzi. 6:22 to go, and the Blackhawks have the lead. Happy 21st birthday to Oliver Moore. How happy will it be for a possible game winner? Scores! Bar down for the shootout win. Oliver Moore gets the all-important extra point for the Blackhawks. What a road win for Chicago. One touch of the bumper. Moore just missed green, and Grzelcyk forced to cycle back to the neutral zone. Right back across the line as the power play is over. Green breaks free. Score! Ryan Green found an alley. All alone in front of Vasilevsky. And the Hawks have the lead.
Shoots it. That's blocked. Lundell took that off the hand, I think, and he's in a bit of pain. Good play by Kaiser to keep it onside. Kaiser, Mikheyev in front. They score! Bertuzzi ties it up late in the second. And the Hawks make it 1-1. Here's a chance for Bedard with a quick shot on goal. Second chance, too. Two saves, ball stick. Connor Bedard right in the slot. Now Crevier with a shot. Puck loose. They score. It's jammed in at the side of the goal. And it may have been Teravainen. There was a scramble. Possibly Bedard, too. They were both there. Either way, first minute, 20 seconds, Panger. It's 1-0 Hawks.
And Kyle Davidson, just a remarkable evening last night.
So much fun and a great meal. A couple of glasses of water. Yep. Here's a chance. Donato scores! Donato finds himself all alone at the hash marks and rips it home. Makes it 2-0 Hawks. Broken up by Dickinson. Vlasic trying to corral the loose puck and able to get it free. Good work by Vlasic. He'll feed it ahead. Here comes Mikheyev down the wing with us. He scores! Mikheyev goes far corner and in and makes it 3-0 Hawks. What a shot. Go back. Put it in front. That's chipped away neatly. Good play, Nazar, and away he goes. As Nazar skates to center, gains the zone, dropped off. Ryan Green feeds it back. Here's Murphy, scores! Connor Murphy, the old fist pump, and it's 1-0 Blackhawks.
Whoa, lead jumping, what an entry into the zone.
Comes Bedard to the zone, slows it down. Bedard shoots off the crossbar. Is it in?
Yeah, it's in.
It is in.
Yeah, it's a hell of a shot.
Connor Bedard puts it upstairs and gets the Hawks' second goal of the game.
Yeah, didn't celebrate, he just kind of pointed to it.
Down the wing, looks in front. Stops. Tyler Bertuzzi. Good pass back. Here's Vlasic with a shot. Blocked by Jenner. Another shot. Loose puck in front. They score! Connor Bedard ties it up. 2.7 seconds left, and it's all even in the first. Monahan wins the draw. Puck cleared to center. Bertuzzi, nice pass. Here comes Bedard. Nazar breaks through. Nazar right in. Scores! Frank Nazar, top corner, and the Hawks back within one.
Oh, what a beautiful play.
Matt Grzelcyk. Teuvo Teravainen. Bertuzzi. In front, Teravainen. Bedard scores! Connor Bedard on the power play, and the Hawks make it 1-0.
There's a certain way to do it, and it all started with number 4, Scotty Stevens, and guys like that, you're not coming back to the bench if you're doing selfish stuff and not doing your job. There's a goal.
Connor Murphy sneaks one in. I don't think it was tipped. It finds the back of the net, and Murphy makes it 2-0 Hawks.
Scotty Gomez with his first call on the goal right there.
Why didn't he make that play earlier?
I know, that guy's wide open.
Yeah, exactly. Or, this is really where you can see a guy like right here.
Yep.
He should have been driving the whole time right there.
Donato scores! Ryan Donato, what a goal! Scott Gomez, the good luck charm. 3-0 Hawks. And the Hawks get the puck away from danger.
No, because his skates were heading towards the boards and his stick was out there and he just couldn't get it.
Mikheyev drops it off. They score! Ritchell whips it home and makes it 4-0 Hawks. Can't clear it. Mikheyev keeps it in. There's Donato. He's got one tonight. Working hard behind the net. Ryan Donato gets the puck to Dickinson. Throws a shot. Goal! They score! Tipped in by Mikheyev.
That's the way to respond. Good read there by Murphy. Celebrini wanted to Foley at the far side.
Here's Mikheyev, right in, backhand, rebound, they score! Another one for Ryan Donato, and the Hawks take a 6-3 lead.
Knocked away by Haig. Bedard comes in, knocks it back towards Green. He'll try and work it up the boards, trying to shake O'Reilly. Here's Bedard with a shot, scores! Connor Bedard! He goes posted in and ties this game at 1.
What a shot by Connor Bedard, but we're going to watch the forecheck by Ryan Green on this replay.
Gets the puck from Teravainen, gives it back to him. Teuvo Teravainen. Wrister deflected it by the score. Bertuzzi on the power play. And the third period, the Hawks take the lead 2-1.
As Levshunov retreats with control and gives the puck to Teravainen, who pokes it ahead. Bertuzzi gains the line. Here's Bedard with a shot. Scores! Connor Bedard, you called it, Tony!
I did, Connor, thank you!
That's 25 for number 98, and the Hawks make it 1-0. Walks the line, plays the puck down low. Bertuzzi sweeps it around. Bedard trying to get there. Final minute of play, first period. Stick lifted by Bertuzzi as it's in! Jammed in at the side of the goal. The power play by Teravainen. And the Hawks power play scores again and makes it 1-0 in Utah.
That's like the olden days with Patty Waugh and Marty
Brodeur, yeah, played 72 a season. Here's the tip. They score! Nick Foligno gets his 250th goal and makes it 2-0 Hawks. The goal has made it 2-0 Hawks with 13 minutes gone here in the second period. Little tip pass works as Slager carries in. Foligno's with him. They score! Yes! Shot by Slager. He might not get the assist, but he gets a goal off the tip of the glove and makes it 3-0 Chicago. Down the wing, tries a shot. A little sneaky play off the half boards by Vlasic, and Pavelka forced to make a save. Vlasic gets it back. Shot! They score! It's Teravainen. Short-handed. Second of the game for Teuvo Teravainen. Hawks up 4-0. And that's the first shorthanded goal against Utah this season. Backhand pass over to Teuvo Teravainen. Bedard sets up left side, bobbled for a moment, got it back, finds Nazar in the corner, works it in front. Here's Teravainen with a shot. Score! Teravainen! Third goal of 2 games on the power play. And the Hawks tie it up at 1 with 1:12 to go in the period. Sam Rinzel on it. Puck back in deep. Bedard scoops it up in the corner, plays a nice pass to Green with a shot. Scores! What a shot by Ryan Green on a setup by Bedard. And the Hawks take a 2-1 lead. Tolopilo at the other end in goal for the Vancouver Canucks. 25-year-old from Belarus in front, gets an early challenge, they score. It's Donato able to pick the puck up off the end boards and tuck it in. And the Hawks score early and make it 1-0.
Matthew Pana usually wears number 88.
Yep. Here's a chance for more with the pass in front. They score! What a setup! And what a finish by the former Canuck, Ilya Mikheyev. And the Hawks are back within 1. Mikheyev's got some jump in this game. He's got a goal. Chases it down. Makes a good pass back to Vlasic. Shoots the puck to the score. Nazar on the redirection. And Frank Nazar's tied this game at 3. Biggest four defenseman ever on the ice in one shift in the NHL. Now, we don't know officially if it's true, but it's got to be, if it's not at the top, close to it. And there's a tip in front by Bertuzzi on a terrific play by Levshunov to get the puck to the goal. And Tyler Bertuzzi able to get there, although maybe he didn't get it. Look, Teravainen chips the puck in deep. Collision. Moore goes down in a heat. Here's a pass in front. Rinzel scores! Sam Rinzel picks it up. With a couple players banged up behind the net, Rinzel rips it in and makes it 2-0 Hawks. Dump in around the boards to Nazar. Shovels it over to Teravainen. Here's Bedard. Takes a look. Traffic in front. Scores! Connor Bedard! Top corner. Minute 20 left. And this one's all tied up in Dallas.
Well, that's awesome. I mentioned before, you just got to generate a little momentum.
Dallas Stars' second best record in the league. Hawks went 2-0-1 in their season series. There's a shot by Donato, they score! And I think it went off Mangiapane in the crease, and that'll be his first goal as a Chicago Blackhawk, as Andrew Mangiapane ties this up.
A little bit in Winnipeg as well at one point. And he was
There's a shot by Bedard off a stick wide. Rebound is scored! Tucked in on the back door. And Burakovsky throws his arms up and looks to the heavens. Up the boards to Bedard. Bedard, Teravainen. Nazar rips it, scores in overtime. Frank Nazar wins it. Tip pass over to Bertuzzi. Offsetting minor's about to end. Bertuzzi gives the puck to Bedard. He'll work it to the circle. In front to Bertuzzi. Scores! Bertuzzi on the back door, set up by Connor Bedard. It's a power play goal, and the Hawks have tied it up in the third. Good job, Bertuzzi to steal, and back comes Frank Nazar. Down the right side, drop pass. Tyler Bertuzzi shoots up high off the shoulder. Rebound, they score! Nazar on the rebound, taps the puck in, and the Hawks take a 2-1 lead. Connor Bedard carries in. He'll drop it off. Larnas feeds it over. Vlasic off the post. Bedard scores on the rebound. Connor Bedard wins it in overtime. And the Hawks go 4-0 against the Mammoth. What a finish. 3-2 your final.
Only Enzo gets that stuff. Congratulations to Tony DaCosta. Score! From long range. Crevier beating Gustafsson. 5th of the season for Louis Crevier. Cuts the Wild lead to 1. Back it comes to Crevier. Crevier wrist one this time. Saved by Gustafsson. Puck loose. Score! Green pulls the Blackhawks to within a goal.
A little line adjustment going on by Coach John Heinz at the end of the game. Keep an eye on Spencer Knight here.
Here comes Bedard. Bedard, cross ice pass, score! Nazar ties it!
Wild are one of 3 teams not to be shut out this year. Also the Kings and the Bruins, and here come the Hawks. Mangiapane looking, shot in front, score! Still has it. Took a lap. Oh, he turns it over. Bedard's got a chance. Here comes Connor Bedard. With Johansson on his heel. Backhand score! What a beauty for Connor Bedard. And he gives Chicago a 2-0 lead with his 28th goal of the year.
Frank Nazar with a great look, put it off the iron. What a chance there for the Hawks to cut the lead in half. How'd he miss? Ryan Green back in. Here's a chance in front. They score! Wyatt Kaiser right in front, tucks it home, and the Hawks make it a 1-goal game. Feathered across, Haig shot off a stick, but turned into a pass, and that's turned away on a shot by O'Reilly. Hawks bring it out, might be a 2-on-1. Larnas with Nazar. Larnas, Nazar, they score! It baked in, I believe, off Soros, who came out to challenge the pass, and the Hawks make it 1-0. That's a third good look for Burakovsky in the last few shifts.
Yep, going to that stick side again. And a great response.
Here comes Bedard, all alone, right in, scores! A beauty by Connor Bedard, and the Hawks on top 2-1.
Now that's the way you finish the breakaway. Holy jumping.
Well, Blatchel said it this morning after the skate. Here's a chance for a breakaway pass. It is Nazar, 2-0 to Bertuzzi. Nazar, put it wide. What a chance, another opportunity, score! Larnas, he scored in back-to-back games. Hawks have tied it up at 1. Played back to the blue line, and it's stolen by Frondell. Nice pass to McCann. Here's McCann. Scores! And the first point for Anton Frondell on an Ilya Mikheyev goal that makes it 2-1 Hawks. As they say, a pretty one. Nick Larnas. Vlasic shoots. Rebound, score! Bertuzzi with 28.7 to go, and the Hawks have stormed back. They're going to say no icing. It was tipped, they say.
Diving tip by Bertuzzi, I guess.
Fans don't like the no icing call. Hawks try to take advantage. Nazar scores! Frank Nazar, one-timer! And the Hawks make it 4-1 as Nazar gets his 12th of the season. In deep for Frondell, all the way around to Crevier on the half-board's far side. Back down low to Frondell, threw it in front. They scores! Bedard! Frondell picks up the assist, and Connor Bedard gets the Hawks on the board.
What a spin around play that is. I'm not sure if Frondell was thinking of a wraparound jam play on that play, but
lost the handle, but recovers the puck with a play back to Levchinov. Vlasic. Nazar back to Vlasic. Takes a look. Played in front. They score on the setup by Bertuzzi. Lord is able to finish it off. And the Hawks open the scoring with 2.5 left in the first.
All 5 players touch the puck. Yep. You got the Harlem Globetrotters right here at Madison Square Garden. That was something else.
Fire off sweet Georgia Brown. They're back together with Levchinov out of the line and puck dumped in by Crevier. Hey, weird bounce off the glass. Allen able to cut it off. Can't find it though. Here's a chance. Open. He scored. McCann capitalizes after it was turned over behind the net. Fed in front by Frondell. And the Hawks take a 1-0 lead.
I was impressed. I know I mentioned the other night of how well these guys take in video. Sessions are important. And they pick it up quite well. There, look at that.
Oh, what a beautiful setup by Donato. And there to tap it in. He's already had a couple of chances in this first period. But Frank Nazar makes it 2-1 Hawks. Surveying from the right flank across to Nazar. Drop back. Frondell. Bernard. Nazar scores! Frank Nazar on the power play. Second of the game for number 91. And the Hawks take a 3-2 lead. His pass. Frondell on it. Now McCann with a shot. Bertuzzi to Frondell. He couldn't see it. Wants to make the play, but the puck hopped away as he tried to take on the back. And here he is again. Scores! Anton Frondell. First goal in the NHL. And he makes it 1-0 Hawks. Salamonson back to it. Across to Bryson. Pressure. Stolen. Bertuzzi. Cuts in front of the backhand. Scores! What a goal! Tyler Bertuzzi. And the Hawks back within 1. Feeds the puck to Crevier. Vlasic with a shot just wide. All the way around. Crevier gets to it. Keeps the play alive. Down low in front. Jan is scores! Bertuzzi gets his second of the game and ties it up on a setup by McCann. That line does it again. And we are all even. Threw it in front. Comes all the way back. Rinzel. Tavo Teravainen. Bedard's waiting for it. One-timer. Stop. Rebound. Stop. They score! On the rebound. It's played in by Nick Larness. And the Hawks cut the lead to 1. Teravainen. Bertuzzi's in front. Teravainen walks to the front of the goal, jams it on in. It's in! Sneaks past Grubauer somehow, and Tavo Teravainen scores on the power play. Hawks take a 1-0 lead.
Well, and it's a power play goal, too, and that's a big one for the confidence of this group.
McCann brings the puck out. Bertuzzi and Frondell with him. Here's Bertuzzi. Cuts to the middle. McCann. Frondell. Bertuzzi scores! Tyler Bertuzzi! In the final minute of the period, and the Hawks go up 2-0 in Seattle.
32nd goal of the year.
Pokes it back down the wall. Slager cuts it off. Gunn can't get it past him. Slager stays in the battle. Boisvert now. Back to Burakovsky. Here's Korchinski in front. They score. Boisvert gets his first NHL goal. It's a big one between the pads of Grubauer. And Sacha Boisvert makes it 3-1 Hawks. They've mastered the high flipper. It's an effective strategy.
Oh, good face-off win by Bedard.
Kaiser with the bag. Empty net. McCabe up on it. Scores! McCabe into the empty net, and that should seal it with 1:12 to go. Ilya McCabe makes it 4-2 Hawks. Cuts in deep. Little backhand pass in front to Green. Chipped across. Bedard on a late stage of power play. Final seconds winding down. Rebound. They score. It's Donato again against the Sharks. Ryan Donato. Won't be a power play goal. Either way, the Hawks make it 1-0. Bertuzzi, Frondell, Nazar scores! Frank Nazar on the power play, and the Hawks back within 1, and it finally pays off. All sorts of puck movement, opportunities, goal posts, and Nazar finds the back of the net, makes it 3-2.
To reach 200 points before the age of 21. 13th in NHL history.
Here's Crevier trying to work in front. McCann scores! Frondell putting it in! After a power move by Crevier, Anton Frondell follows up, and it's a 1-1 game. 6 minutes gone here in the third. And that kind of a night for the Hawks. A shot by Crevier, they score! Frondell gets his second on the setup by Crevier. Those two combine again. And it's 5-2.
A lot of teammates need that. They need you to say, hey, we got to be better. Hey, we got to push ourselves. We got to get on the forecheck. Like that.
Now, beautiful shot by Ryan Green. This one's all even.
Yeah,
forecheck
like Larmer, Savard, and Secord. There it is, right there.
Soderblom winds up in behind. Mayu bumped into his own man, and Vlasic's able, Boisvert able to scoop it up. Make a long pass to Mikheyev. Wheeling in with speed. Shoots! Scores! Mikheyev! A rocket on the rush, and the Hawks take a 2-1 lead. Broken up by Korchinski. Followed up by Frondell. On the offensive attack with a shot. That was blocked. Bertuzzi follows out. They score! It's Mikheyev set up by Bertuzzi. And Ilya Mikheyev gets his second goal of the game and 200th career point. And the Hawks cut the lead to 5-3. Dahlin, who's celebrating his 26th birthday today with a pass. Nice play there by Mikheyev. Working off well on the PK as he always does with a pass in front. They score! Green shorthanded. And the Hawks make it 1-0. Here's Donato trying to find his way through. Stood up by Orlov. Following up is Rinzel with a score! Sam Rinzel sneaks it in with a half minute to go in period 2. And the Hawks are on the board.
Boy, are they a good tandem together.
They are. Smith
on and off the ice, those two.
Here's Bedard down the wing. Played it in front. They score! Crevier from Bedard goes top corner. And the big man ties it up at 2. Donato shoots, stopped by Askarov. Ryan Donato with a great look for the go-ahead goal. Hawks got away with a trip. Here's Del Mastro, they score! The back door, it's Ryan Green, who's got goals in 3 straight games. And it's 3-2 Hawks. And Mukwadula puts it into the corner. Bertuzzi fishes it out. Long shot, Scotty score! Shot from Crevier finds the back of the net.
Almost 90 miles an hour.
The big man has another one.
I know, Rick, we'd like to thank so many people here for a great season on the broadcast booth. We'll get to that.
We will. Another goal by the Hawks. Another setup by Bedard, and it's Nick Lourdes with the finish. 5-2 Hawks.